Major Scale Cheat Sheet, brought to you by pianomother.com. Learning scales and memorizing what sharps and flats go with what major key can be intimidating, not to mention tedious. C has no sharps or flats. E has 4, while F has 1 flat. The list goes on, and your memory goes spinning. While this may first seem like a worthless job, you have much to profit from learning scales. They are the groundwork from which melodies are built and chords are formed. Before you delve more into the theory work, first you must master the scales themselves. Your teacher will eventually assign you scales to practice or ask you to identify what key a scale is in. Instead of taking each key and attempting to memorize the corresponding sharps or flats, take a few moments to learn a simple pattern which will fit any major scale. It's your major scale cheat sheet. From the note you start on, the key name of the scale, go up. Whole step, half step. Whole step, half step. A half step is from one note to the very next. For example, C to C sharp, E to F, A to A sharp, and B to C. A whole step is 2 half steps combined. There's always a key in between a whole step. For example, C to D, E to F sharp, A to B, and B to C sharp. Taking this major scale pattern, test it with the C scale. Start on C, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. A whole step from C you get D, a whole step from D you get E, a half step from E you get F, a whole step from F you get G, a whole step from G you get A whole step from A you get B, and a half step from B you get C. Taking the key of B without knowing what number of sharps is included, try out the pattern. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step. A whole step from B you get C sharp, a whole step from C sharp you get D sharp, a half step from D sharp you get E, a whole step from E you get F sharp, a whole step from F sharp you get G sharp, a whole step from G sharp you get A sharp, and a half step to B. 5 sharps total. A very simple and quick way to practice and memorize scales. Take one more scale with flats this time, the key of E flat. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step. From E flat, a whole step to F. From F, a whole step to G. From G, a half step to A flat. From A flat, a whole step to B flat. From B flat, a whole step to C. From C, a whole step to D. From D, a half step to E flat. 3 flats. Major Scale Cheat Sheet brought to you by www.pianomother.com.